Hey everyone, hope you guys are enjoying Monster Hunter in whichever fashion you're choosing to play it as. And today we're going to be going over some really interesting and surprising news for those who may not necessarily been paying attention, specifically to my previous set of leaks videos, where we finally got confirmation for all of the details regarding the Halloween pumpkin hunt event. If you had been watching the leaks video, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below if you didn't watch it, for you to be able to catch up on everything that we knew was going to be part of the event for Halloween, but now has been confirmed. Some things have been left out. It is worth noting that. I might talk about those at the back end of the video, but also some of the new changes that are kind of new that simply weren't available when the leaks were originally revealed. At the same time, I also want to quickly mention that the game has officially crossed 10 million downloads, according to Niantic themselves, and a couple of brand new downloadable items should become available starting on November 21st. I'm going to try to overlay some of that information here in the video. I know a lot of you guys watch my videos through just audio, so that's fine, but I'm going to try to overlay some of that so I don't drag out this video and make it a 20-minute thing. So I'm going to try to overlay some of that as well. Also, for a very quick clarification, some people were asking me regarding like the new monsters and the new weapons that have been leaked. When are those going to be making their way into the game? As of right now, we don't have direct confirmation, although we are expecting a new monster to be available, or a brand new, subspecies, if you will, become available as part of this event, which we're going to be getting to in a minute. According to the notes themselves that they simply shared, they mentioned that for Halloween 2023, jack-o'-lanterns will adorn the fields, and they'll be introducing some special Halloween exclusive items, the Jacko head of armor. But that's not all. From Saturday, October 28th, the streets will be filled with Kuluyaku holding pumpkin-like rocks, with exclusive packs that include special carving knives for sale, which is awful, and you won't want to miss any of those in spooky fun. We wish you luck and all of your fall hunts. Happy Halloween. The dates and times are starting October 25th, 9 a.m. I believe this is East Coast time or West Coast time. I'm not necessarily sure. They don't make that very clear. Until Tuesday, October 31st at midnight. So you're going to have pretty much about a week or so starting on the 25th. As of the time of this video going live, I'm going to try to post it on the 20th. So you're going to be looking at sometime mid next week for this event to take place. Because on said Wednesday 25th at 9 a.m. to Tuesday the 31st at midnight, Halloween pumpkin quests will be distributed. Complete the quests that involve gathering special items or slaying certain large monsters to receive pumpkin tickets, which can be used to forge upgrades to your Jacko head equipment. Although Saturday on October 28th at 9 a.m. to basically the 31st, once again on midnight, a Halloween medal acquisition quest will be distributed, and you complete this to receive the Halloween pumpkin hunt medal. So there's two separate rewards. Of course, you have the equipment set, which they do specifically mention there'll be many monsters that become available for you to be able to get those tickets. Those are going to be starting next Wednesday the 25th all the way to, again, the 31st at midnight, but specifically on the 28th starting Saturday to Tuesday the 31st, there's going to be a medal reward that you're going to be able to get on just certain one of those quests. With that said, there's a Kuluyaku holding a pumpkin-like rock appearing starting the 28th. Basically, on the 28th through the 31st, once again through midnight, Kuluyaku is holding a pumpkin-like rock that will appear in large numbers more than usual. What's more, slaying Kuluyaku holding a pumpkin-like rock will reward you with pumpkin tickets. So not only do you get them by sometimes slaying just normal monsters, but if you slay this Kuluyaku, which will be more popular than others or more common than others, you're gonna instantly get those pumpkin tickets. The event exclusive equipment will be, of course, what they're calling the Yakko head, introduced for Halloween as specifically an exclusive Yakko head armor. It comes with the skill Solidarity, the pumpkin hunt. Increase the attack power of more of your fellow hunters that have this active skill activated and active during the Halloween pumpkin hunt event. Its effects is multiplied by 5. So basically, as you get this item, you basically want to equip it because essentially more other hunters that have it equipped are going to have higher attack power, and it just kind of builds upon each other, as you can essentially have all 4 hunters boosting each other's attack power by having it equipped. There's also mention of exclusive I believe, packs for sale, which is just gross. But, you know, in typical fashion, Niantic is going to try to do this during specifically an event. 2 limited time packs will be available from the in-game shop and exclusive web store. This is your purchase chance to get special carving knives, which grants you double the rewards from a hunt. You can get a Halloween pack with 10 potions, 2 paintballs, 2 Warden Stone droplets, or special carving knives type 2, or you can get the web store exclusive Halloween premium pack, 30 potions, 6 paintballs, Warden droplets times 6, and 3 special carving knives. With how many players have been complaining about the drop rates being completely atrocious in this game, the fact that they are dropping items to get you better drop rewards, it is just gross. I do not support any of that, which is one of the reasons why I've always talked about how just mobile games in general, the way the free-to-play mechanics are tied to you spending time at a shop or a store or whatever for speeding up the process, which should be there to begin with, is just gross, and I don't support it in the least. But of course they're going to do that because that's just what mobile game is nowadays. Additionally, they do mention that event quests will automatically be made available for hunters HR 11 and up and above in special quest tab game. They also mentioned that Kuluyaku holding his pumpkin-like rock will appear for all monsters HR 11 and above, regardless whether they have completed the relevant story quests. So it's going to be one of those that you're going to be able to kind of take advantage of if you're under HR 11, where you're going to be able to get those HR 11 versions if you simply just didn't unlock that content currently yet. So it's going to be slightly of a benefit there if you want to boost a little bit. They also mentioned that quests will be effective until 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday the 31st. Make sure you collect your quest rewards before then. So again, midnight on Tuesday the 31st, everything goes away, so make sure you're basically collecting everything and finishing everything up before midnight. They also mentioned that event details are subject to change. Of course, that's kind of expected. They lastly mentioned that any Kuluyaku holding pumpkin-like rocks that were marked on paintballs during the event will still be available to be hunted as Kuluyaku holding a paintball-like rock after the event ends, but when we still drop pumpkin tickets, so you can paintball a lot of them. But of course, you don't want to waste those paintballs because how valuable they've become as of late. So probably, you know, just save a few, but not many. Lastly, they mentioned that if you used up 70 pumpkin tickets to upgrade your Jackal head equipment, any further upgrades can only be made using regular materials. So that's pretty much everything that they are sharing in the notes there. However, one of the things that a lot of people kind of pointed out was that in the key art that they shared originally, you do get to see obviously that Rathalos armor wearing hunter right there, wearing Rathalos armor, and a lot of people got very confused thinking that the greatsword that he's holding is a Azure Rathalos greatsword. It is not. It's just a typical Rathalos one, but it does look a little bit different, so the coloring of it might have thrown a couple of people off. We do know that Azure Rathalos is going to be part of one upcoming future event. We don't necessarily know when, and that's kind of like the thing that is still up in the air that a lot of players don't necessarily know. For example, I made one video where I spoke about the 15 monsters that have been data mined fully for Monster Hunter Now. There's another one that was found recently afterwards, so that turned the number into 16. 2 of those 16 monsters have already been revealed. We don't know when the other 14 are coming, whether they're going to be part of this event, whether they're going to be part of the Christmas event, whether they're going to be part of the actual big patch coming in December. We still don't necessarily know. So there's still a lot of things up in the air, especially when it comes to the 4 main weapons that are also going to be added into this title. A lot of data mines have suggested that those, at the very least, 2 of those weapons, this is something that I saw recently posted, 2 of those weapons might be part of the December update. The other ones might be added in afterwards. So maybe every major update they decide to add weapons, just some of the files decided to be kind of like showed up there. Again, not necessarily too sure on the timing of everything, but at the very least, things are starting to progress. The October roadmap does mention a couple of more events making their way towards the end of the back of the month, but when it comes to the November roadmap, which we do expect to happen at the very least at some point in the beginning, first maybe or late week of October, first week of November, we might end up seeing something. Certainly after this event ends for the Halloween pumpkin hunt and everything that's tied along with it. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.